Was that the mail, Henry?
Yes?
Anything for me?
No.
What's that?
Oh, it's just a reminder about this morning.
As if you needed a reminder about having to go to court. Shame should have etched it into your memory.
Yes, well, all right, Jennifer. We discussed the matter when the summons came. Is there any white bread? I can only see brown.
You're not a martyr, you know, Henry.
No, I don't want to be a martyr, dear. Haven't we any white bread?
People who fly in the face of authority these days aren't martyrs. They're just petty nuisances who put up the income tax.
Who do what?
Well, the council are taking you to court for the second time. This one letter from them probably has 10 or 12 copies. And there are other letters to the magistrate and the clerk of the court and the woman who scrubs out the dock. And they all have to be filed. And there'll be another bit of paper saying where they're filed, and that'll have copies. And they'll have at least 2 extra people to deal with you.
Well, it comes out of the rates, not the income tax. There's no white bread.
And who's the first to squeal when the rates go up? You carried a placard outside the town hall last time they put a penny on. Yes, and when the wind caught it and blew you into the road and you got knocked down by a bus, I should imagine they had to take on 2 extra people to deal with that. You're a one-man rates raiser, Henry.
Darling,
I know, white bread. Here you are.
I just don't like being dictated to, that's all. That's a crust, you know I don't like crusts.
Well, I don't like being dictated to either. But if you're going to take a stand, take it on an issue that means something, and not over a wretched treehouse.
Is a crust all we've got?
Look at it. Just look out of the window. It's an eyesore, it absolutely spoils the garden, and I utterly agree with the council that it ought to be removed.
They have yet to be able to show me anywhere in the regulations that states one needs planning permission to build a treehouse.
Look, it's not just a question of planning permission. The tree bisects a wall, which makes it half council property anyway. Not only that, your treehouse is on a branch over a bus stop, and in a high wind, people are terrified to queue there. And the traffic accelerates under it. And it also blocks a sizable portion of what little sunshine there is from the Richardsons' garden. And when the children are playing in the tree, they can see straight into Miss Potter's bathroom.
Well, these are incidental details. I'm taking a stand on principle.
Principle. There you are. You do see yourself as a martyr. I said so.
Jennifer, I don't see my...
Yes, you do. When you get on the 31 bus to the court, in your mind's eye, you'll be a French aristocrat climbing bravely into the tumbrel and clattering off between rows of knitting hags. And when you mount the steps to the dock, you'll be Sidney Carton mentally rehearsing his far, far better things speech. To yourself, you'll be these things, Henry. But to the Court and Battersea Council, you'll be an overgrown schoolboy who's being stubborn about an architectural monstrosity menacing a bus stop.
I see. Thank you. Children, breakfast ready.
Not a word about this letter to them. I don't want them to know their father's a jailbird.
A jailbird?
Well, practically. With summonses arriving by every post. And you climbing into the dock nearly as often as other people go to the loo?
I built that treehouse for the children, Jennifer.
Yes, they're going to be very grateful, aren't they, if the magistrate makes you pay through the nose for contempt of court and we have to start buying cheaper cuts of bacon.
Not bacon again.
Morning, darling. It's not Streaky, it's Bess back. Now sit down, darling, have your cereal.
Shreddy puffs.
Yes, well, your father buys it for the cut-out space rockets on the back. You know how he loves making things.
Well, doesn't any other cereal have cutouts on the back for Daddy?
Well, Fruity Grains have cut-out birds, but your father isn't a nature lover. Get on, darling.
Mummy, Robin says I'm a mistake.
A mistake? Whatever does he mean? Good morning, darling.
I don't know. He said he's 12 and Trudy's 11, and as I'm only 8, I must be a mistake.
Well, that's very silly of Robin. Now sit down and have your cereal.
You're late, Dad.
What? Oh, yes. Well, I'm not going straight to the art school today.
Why?
Never mind, dear.
This letter says he's got to go to court.
Trudy! How dare you read other people's mail?
I didn't read it. I just saw the first bit.
Why, Dad? What you got to go to court for?
Children, will you please be quiet and finish your breakfast?
I bet it's a parking fine. You couldn't get done for speeding in our old wreck.